It's been almost 3 months since the game has released, and we've only received one real content update so far, which goes by the name of Argos. Now, we've had Argos for almost 2 months and have had nothing else since then. The content that we just received is not real content. Every single piece of content that was supposed to come with this so-called content update was taken away. New Chaos Gates, Guardian Raids, Chaos Dungeons, Legion Raids, World Bosses were all taken out from what was supposed to be a part of this update. When Argos released back in March, there was many players that complained that the Argos update was too soon, and that nobody was ready for this content. In my opinion, it was a bit fast, but it should not have gotten such negative responses. Players were actually complaining about content updates. I did not believe it. Anyhow, Amazon and Smilegate saw this as a huge problem and decided to cease all future content updates. The original plan stated before the game was released was Argos 1 month into the game and then Baltan the following month. Meaning that if they had stuck to this plan, we would have had Baltan already for a few weeks. But we all know this is not the case. And now let me ask you something. What is the cons of releasing content? And really think about it, because the way I see it, there is no cons. The people that complain about it are a tiny fraction of the player base, but they do have the loudest voices. So how does having content release affect them? They claim it is not fair, people that wail and play all day will be at an advantage. What could this advantage possibly be? Their biggest argument is because these players will be the first ones to run it, and they'll get the brand new accessories and make millions and millions of gold. Well, we know now it clearly is not that way. Getting a jackpot accessory barely happens. Also, hardcore players and whales will always be a part of gaming. There's nothing anybody can do about it. No one can change the facts. Now let's put that aside for a moment. Let's talk about the huge Baltan delay, which is being delayed for the same reason. Some players believe that the honing changes will be coming soon, even if it was clearly stated that there is no plans for it already a few times. They sit on their characters at low item levels, sell all of their materials and barely make progress. Yet they want to be able to experience Baltan on release. And Amazon has gave and done everything possible to make it happen. Okay, now with this logic from these players, being able to do Baltan day 1 will be a huge win for them. And players that pushed hard will be the big losers, since they've spent everything to reach a high point for no reason. This is wrong in so many ways. If anything, delaying Baltan will benefit whales and hardcore players more than anybody. At the current pace of the game, I am gonna have 4 characters that can do Baltan on day 1. 4 characters. I know as a fact that that's 4 times more than the players who are making a big fuss about content releasing too early. What will the complaint from these players be then? Took too long to release content now? Whales and no-lifers can do Baltan with multiple characters. And let me tell you something, this is the actual huge profit. Well, are these players playing the game for enjoyment and themselves? Or are they playing the game for others? How do players spending money and having more time to play affect anybody in any way? It doesn't, and it shouldn't. The casual players, and I'm talking about the real casual players, are even bored. In their eyes, they want things to look forward to, and this is not it. If I were playing Lost Ark casually and notice how Amazon Smilegate are handling it, it would be a red flag for me, since the game has been out for years and all the content is there and ready to go. It is not a good look for Amazon and Smilegate. The way content updates are being handled is just too poorly. The moment Baltan releases, there is going to be even more people complaining. There'll never be an end to this. Currently, Baltan is planned to release with hard mode. which is item level 1445. I'm not even close to this item level, and I'm not even gonna get there. But that does not affect me in any way. I am playing the game for myself and not for anybody else. I just want to see a healthy pace of content updates. Will they keep catering to these players or run the game the way they had it planned out? Only they would know this, and I still have hopes for the game since I have played in all regions and know exactly what the future holds. If I didn't know, I really believe I would have quit long time ago. Now the game has more bots than ever before, and it is hard to tell if there's still enough people to experience the huge selling point of Lost Ark, which is Legion raids. Since every day that goes by, this game is long gone for many of us.